go astray. Give us the strength to hear the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with race or lookless, to make this climb a land of righteousness. Let your power flow in this place. Let your healing come in this place. I call for signs and wonders in this place. Let your presence show in this place. Oh, yeah. Anointing follow me. Your mercy will I see, just like the days when power parted the sea. Your power remains the same. Yes, you never change. Fi agbára rẹ̀ hàn. Fi agbára rẹ̀ hàn. Fi agbára rẹ̀ hàn. Oyoma. Fi agbára rẹ̀ hàn. Fi agbára rẹ̀ hàn. Fi agbára rẹ̀ hàn. Oyoma. I worship you. Alágbàwí mi o. I adore Jehovah. Elédùmarè. I depend on you. Agbanilágbàtàn ọba. Your covenant is sure. Yes, you never change. Anointing follow me. Your glory will I see. Oh, oh, oh. Just like the days when power parted the sea. Your power remains the same. Yes, you never change. Baba, I depend on you. Lord, I wait on you. You alone I have. My help, my defender. My Lord, my provider. My only desire. Alpha and Omega, yeah. Emmanuel, Comforter, oh. Emmanuel, Redeemer, oh. Emmanuel, my protector, oh. You only my sign and wonder. Agbanilágbàtàn, oh. Awoniláwòtán, oh. Ìwọ la torí ṣe. Ìwọ la tó fara sí. Raise your voice. Lion of the tribe of Judah. Your power back the waters. You alone, you alive. You're able, you're faithful. Covenant keeping God. You're the essence of this. You're the essence of this. Emmanuel, Comforter, oh. Emmanuel, Redeemer, oh. Emmanuel, my provider, oh. You only my sign and wonder. Emmanuel, my Comforter. Emmanuel, Redeemer, oh. Emmanuel, my provider, oh. You only my sign and wonder. You only my sign and wonder, oh. Emmanuel,
Yes, sir. Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra, And we are streaming live through Biafra Human Rights Radio. Biafra Human Rights Radio is being anchored by Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo, who is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Like I always say, I do not expect everyone to understand the mindset behind those words. But one day we shall. Of course, we are getting closer to that very moment where there will be no lies hidden anywhere. Every true element will be laid bare. As he always say, Biafra Human Rights Radio is a child of circumstance. And at the same time, I will say not everybody will understand the mindset behind those words. One day you will understand that those you have castigated, those you have insulted, were the ones saving you. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. By the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I am George Onyibe. George Onyibe is from Anioma Agbo in Anioma land. And of course, Anioma is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. I am the #1 saboteur, the latest on saboteur payroll. Because there are people who think they can mortgage the future of the next generation. Any name you call us, we will answer. Anyhow you want it, we will do it to the end. You can be doing Yahoo security. Our people don't, in fact, you people will have sense. You can be deceiving everybody. But I tell you, game over for all of you. Game over. Understand, I'm not broadcasting from diaspora. I am here in Biafra land. We put our blood in this thing. There were times we shout to Anyana Toase, Anyana Toase, Manono Bundiase. Liars everywhere. Whiter than white, whiter than white. These words are no longer, Biafrans are no longer familiar with the words. And then some of them expect, oh, you got to be a man of God. But I'm going to be a man of God because that is what I'm being. I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man. He's the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. And there is no shadow of turning back with him. For he said everything he meant, and he meant everything he would say. That is how his people should behave. I will acknowledge him before I proceed. The real enemy of the people are the one calling others enemy. The saboteurs are the one calling you saboteur. The criminals are the one calling you thief. That is why they say Okokosibe war hero. Okokosibe war hero. I will acknowledge the Creator before we continue. Anyị na-aja gị mma maka na eziokwu na mara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o ise. And of course, those of you on Facebook, I will encourage you to share this broadcast, because from my own end, I have been disabled not to be able to share the broadcast. But the beautiful thing there is that at the end of the day, people must know the truth. Biafra watchmen who are standing by, I encourage you, share this broadcast everywhere till they disable you too. We are whiter than white. Tonight I have to warn some of you. You think you are in diaspora, dashing us 10 kobo on the expense of our blood. And so you can talk to us anyhow. All of you threatening, you will go down, you will come down. I am praying the day anybody in the name of Biafra will touch anybody on Biafra land here. You people will see that thing you are looking for. Onya ya kenyi potonono, enyi potonono onya. That thing you people are looking for, we will help you get it. You have wasted you almost wasted the next generation because you want to be God. We will see how it ends. Today, without wasting much of our time, we go to our topic, which is simply titled, What We Have Become in the Name of Agitation. What have we become in the name of agitation? What have we become? Are you not ashamed? I'm a Biafra, my POB. Now, are you not ashamed? Yorubas are sitting back watching us. They are laughing at all of you. The day you people bring Yoruba Yahoo prophetess to come and deceive us on radio, that should have been the day every Biafra who still have his Mendola or Blakata intact know that we have been sold already. I don't know how you people feel. We were here one day, supposedly our supreme almighty God said, you see, there is a way God work. Let me tell you how it work. Our own supreme creator, Nnamdi Kanu, brought a Yoruba woman on radio Biafra. And the woman say, what I want to say, I was in my bedroom, and you are in your bedroom. God come and meet you in your bedroom. I think I'm in the same pattern with God now. Why are you people so wicked? The Yoruba woman said she was in the bedroom. So God come to peep her in the bedroom. And God started telling her, telling Nnamdi Kanu not to push for Biafra again. I won't give them Biafra. Let them come and build one Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu shut everybody up not to talk to that woman. The next day, it's still stored and recorded in my Facebook. Another Yoruba person called, I'm Yoruba. The problem of this struggle is Abo people, most especially Eka people. He sorted the Eka people. And each of them and the Kanu will jump to me. I'm waiting for all of you. It's a shame. It's a shame, I must tell you. And people cannot phantom truth behind everything that we are gone. Agitation is gone. If you like contribute all the money, you will be the one to cry. Be deceiving yourself. We will beat you, we will hunt you down, we will knock you down. You people will make mistake. And you can remember, after we put our blood in this thing, you people don't have sense. You people don't have sense. Look at what we have become in the name of agitation. Yoruba are laughing. Look at it. Biafra agitation. Hausa are laughing. Fulani are laughing. Oh, Hausa is good. It's Fulani that is the problem. Okay, yes, we believe it. Let us separate Hausa and Fulani so that we can cause problem inside them. Do you think they are stupid like you? You think they are foolish like you? Let us deceive Uchemefo. Let us victimize George Onyibe, and then we can now use them to climb. You don't have sense. You will think you are winning. You will think you are making upper hand. Believe me, we are not in a hurry. Every pro-Biafran group on ground, you must live up to expectation. If not, you people don't know what you are up against. All of you. We throwed our weight on Nnamdi Kanu. And the way he even treats us as if we are beggar, it's uncalled for. Father, hey, sacrifice this, sacrifice this. Don't worry, everybody will lay before the altar of Biafra what we have sacrificed. And of course, with due respect, acknowledge all who have died because of this struggle. Look at what we have become in the name of agitation. It is unfortunate that we are gradually becoming what they say about us. We are becoming it. Before IPOB came, we were being ridiculed on all social media platforms across Africa. We were ridiculed, completely brought low, placed on our heels. Because any small thing, Igbo do this, Igbo do this, Igbo do this, Igbo do that, Igbo no do this, Igbo do that one, Igbo carry this, Igbo this one. Everywhere Igbo. We came and we said no. We are not angel. But certainly we are not responsible for every crime that is arrogated to us. On this very platform, we continue to respond to them. Who were the people who were responsible? Yoruba. Igbo baby factory is Yoruba. Igbo ritualist is Yoruba. Igbo forerunner is Yoruba. On this platform, day and night, we responded to them. But the juju catch all of us finally. Hey, our Yoruba brother, oh, Aki Ali one day, oh, my wonderful people, una no get shame. If you like, sing the praise of Yoruba from here till today. You are, every Biafran is a slave to Yoruba, even more than they are to Fulani and Hausa. If you cannot holistically see this truth, how can you claim you are fighting for our freedom? This is not about preaching hate, because we have hated ourselves more than the enemy have hated us. This is about facing the reality. We don't pretend about issue, except there is something you know that we don't know. Like I said, our topic is simply look at what we have become. And listen to BD broadcast yesterday. He took time to analyze and narrate some of the things Nnamdi Kanu are doing, including China Sangwuru. Let them begin to re-edit audio to blackmail us. At the right time, I will respond to them. And you will see those your hallowed king and God, how they will be brought low, even more than women. They are telling you now, don't listen to Judge Onyibe. Nobody should comment. Nobody should follow. All of you move back. They are deceiving you. They want you to die in ignorance. On Biafra Human Rights Radio, you get the truth. On Radio Biafra Extra, you see the uncompromised truth. Makananyari lonyo olenyi hiu. Inrome ya huimi. Onye romo huimie. Oh, don't leave them. Ignore them. They will get tired. We get tired. We get tired. Guy, you never see something. You never achieve something. This is just the beginning. Except it's not the truth that brought us here. Except it's not the truth that drives us. Look at what we have become. They said we don't love ourselves. Igbo don't love themselves. Igbo don't love themselves. Igbo don't love themselves. Igbo don't love themselves. And you have become that eventually. We all threw our weight on Nnamdi Kanu. We all throwed our weight, gave him every support. But there is no problem that we have that is not caused by Nnamdi Kanu. Some people say, leave him, focus on how to give us Biafra. There is no Biafra, not in a time like this. All this whole structure must be destroyed and a new one will be rebuilt. If not, all of us are just deceiving ourselves. They are looking for how to tell you to vote now. That is all this thing they are doing. I am a member of the DOS. At different time, I've been assigned to do many things. But you see, it is not easy to bend me to your will. I come to support your genuine intention, not to help you to compromise our people. And so there were a lot of ups and downs. And since I cannot walk on that path of perdition with them, they want to demonize me. That is where all these things started. I do not stand here to vet for Uchimefo. But I can tell you that the little time I have worked with him, he remains one of the most sincere Igbo man alive on the face of this planet Earth till tomorrow. I pointed out the atrocity of China Sangwuru, Chike Dozie, Antonio Zurumi, Kenne Nayanya. I said, look at what these people are doing. He confronted them. I have said it before. China Sangwuru said, since he's supporting a stranger, they will treat him like a stranger. We can't pretend as if all these things didn't happen and move ahead. No, they must be investigated. Igbo don't love themselves, Igbo don't love themselves. Look at what we are doing to ourselves in IPOB. Where is there Yoruba there? Is there Igbo there? Or are you telling me they are right? We seek for a nation that is holy, a nation that is pure, a nation that cannot be compromised. And yet these people are not pure. These people have been compromised. One of the greatest frustration killing them is they cannot set me up to Nigerian government. I told you people, the last anything you do to me, I will make sure you will not do it to another Biafra. So wicked that you went and take Cameroon Ambazonia picture and you tag it IPOB International Security. Ndiohi. How long are you going to do this to your people? How long? They said we cannot rule ourselves. That is the truth. They said we can't rule ourselves. If we go back and consider what happened during the war, a lot of issues have not been resolved. It has not been treated. The victims of circumstance in situations like that, they are looking at you. One man will wake up one day gradually removing Biafra from what we are doing, and people cannot see where he's coming from and where he's going to. Hey, we are Biafra, we are now Biafra, IPOB community app, from IPOB community app, Eastern Security. Where are you hiding from that name Biafra? But can the gullible one be able to see beyond their nose? They say we can't rule ourselves. It is obvious. Judge Onyibe, you are the African rep, audio African rep. Brian Chimezia is Biafra Land National Coordinator. Benjamin Madubugu is deputy of Nnamdi Kanu. You get to go high, Judge, is the Biafra Land National. Go and find out the truth. Can we truly rule ourselves? Now the Kanu came the other day. FQ, forgive us for your eta. It's our papa that do that. But you have sinned more than your father. You have sinned more than your father. We can't govern ourselves because you are not sincere. You don't say the truth. You think you will muzzle all of us and shut us up. Is that why we came out here in the first place? Biafrans who choose to be stupid, Biafrans who choose to be foolish, Biafrans who choose to play by the role. You will get to the point where you will know the truth. We earnestly and sincerely pray for God to open your eye. But we have seen enough atrocity against our people. We cannot take it anymore. And so we react. We can't rule ourselves. One man control the finance. One man decide who live and who die. One man decide who is happy and who is not happy. One man automatically is recolonizing all of us. And you people can't see it. You see Nnamdi Kanu will come on radio and say, I am talking to the youth in Ezekiel. All of you, kill your king. Idiot will be jumping up. Hey, he's a saboteur. Nnamdi Kanu is giving you order on radio to kill your king and you are listening. Nnamdi Kanu will stay on radio and give you order to kill your police, burn everything you are obeying. Any community that is not standing up now in Biafra land, you think IPOB come to save you? Don't worry. Open your eyes. Stand very well. You will be shocked. Nnamdi Kanu is recolonizing everybody. Let me tell you what happened. By that time, they were working very hard to frustrate me. And in their mind, they want to relegate me to the background. I was just looking at them. I've not responded yet. They sent Ikechukwu to many kings in Anyoma land. They never told me. There is no palace Ikechukwu entered that they didn't call me. And when they call me, I say, no, those people are criminal. I don't know them. Because there's the African rep, I'm supposed to know. All the places you go, how market? All the communities that have given, of course, there is no community. Nnamdi Kanu don't control. IPOB don't control any community. But that is where they are heading to. Everybody that come across your way is sinful. You want to rule us? What brought me to this point? IPOB banned me from going to IPOB meeting. IPOB banned me from going to Anambra State. IPOB begin to emasculate me in Anyoma land. And I now begin to reevaluate our stand and position. I said, Nnamdi Kanu will wake up one day and come on this radio and rant. Hey, Judge Onyibe should not be allowed to see in Agbo. If he see in Agbo, kill him. That was the first time I could see clearly the monster we were building. But I think he overacted. You don't even have IPOB family in Afari Beku. And some people will come and say, you African rep, you did not do. Since I left African rep, how many non-Igbo did you bring into Biafra? 90% of South people in IPOB, I brought them. And I could honorably tell you that almost 60% of Igbo Biafran, I influenced them here. And Onyibe is a lie, he didn't bring Abo, no family in Abo. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you. Are you fighting for freedom or you are fighting for supremacy? Only Orogodo is bigger than the whole of Afari Beku and Abatete put together. How could you possibly rule me? Supremacy. They said we can't rule ourselves. All of a sudden, all the governors are thief. Wike is a murderer. He's a small Hitler. Obiano is a thief. But when he gives you people SVU Jeep, he's not a thief again. It's not evil again. Some of you are still shouting. I didn't see them on my Facebook. Where is Sunday recruit? They are not there. Watchmen, please look for the recruit. Tell them we are on. Anybody that tell Nandekano, oh God, this thing is not right, the person become evil. Who the hell do you think you can rule us? Your own community, you can't even rule them. You want to rule us? All those Anyoma people, you are giving money now to come and castigate. We know where we are waiting for them. The same way you think you are waiting for, we are waiting for all of you. Somebody say, leave him alone, begin to do your own. We cannot do our own until we correct all these stupendous entities. Nonsensical elements. Look at them. We come to save ourselves. You want to lord it over all of us. You decide who live and who die. Come and get our life. You want a pound of flesh, we'll give it to you. If people are meticulously trying to leave them, don't talk to them, they will soon be tired. We tire. You never see anything. This is just the beginning of the journey. We are waiting for you. Come and do another Yahoo. Yes, we have released our Eastern security. They are in the bush now. Nobody's in the bush. 90% of our volunteers are living miserable life. They can't feed. They can't pay house rent. If they say it's a lie, let them come out. You people are living in influence and you're messing around with our life. Anything you want for sacrifice, we will give it to you. The enemy say we don't love ourselves. You prove them right. Because it is your action that is making us to reciprocate in this manner. They said that we cannot rule ourselves. And I tell you the truth, your action this day have proven them right. May I remind you that they said we will kill ourselves if we are allowed to govern ourselves. They said don't mind them, one day they will kill themselves. That is the truth. That is the truth. When you people came out from prison, anybody in Anambra who can buy petrol and give Benjamin Madubugu, they become the holy people. All the people who labored and held the line against their wish, all of them were victimized. I went close to Benjamin Madubugu and I saw that they were bringing, they even bought Lister generator for him. They were tripping in, just buy 10 liters of fuel to Benjamin Madubugu. He will call on Nandekano. That is the end. I called Benjamin Madubugu. I said, this thing is not fair. And I remember what he told me that day. Onyibe, I'm just trying to carry you along. Oh. Anything I say, that is how it's going to be. These people have outlived their usefulness. Chijoko Otaje was victimized. Madam Shosha was victimized. Ndone Soku Mo, all of them victimized. In one day, 48 coordinators were removed. I wrote petition to that effect. What did these people do? Why are they being removed? Knowing fully well that if somebody volunteered to serve IPOB openly, his life cannot remain the same again. You victimize them. You destroy their life. You call them saboteur. Why are you doing this to them? He told me they have outlived their youthfulness. Okay, they may not see, but having been with you people, your evil know no end, and so somebody have to respond to you. Go and look at all the problems. Since we are distracted now, we are not hearing Fulani headsmen again. Most of the things we are saying are things we have discussed with the IPOB leadership 2-3 years ago. The reason you are not hearing all this audio is that I want one of the gangsters called DOS to come out and say, Judge Onyibe is this, Judge Onyibe is that. I will send that person 40 years back into their career. They know I'm not stupid. They will tell you, don't mind him, ignore him. But you are condemning Buhari that Buhari did not say anything. So you and Buhari, who is better? You and Mbaka, who is better? All of you should be ashamed of yourself, France. Go to social media and look at what you see. Sabo, foolish, sleeping with people. Why? I keep telling Darlington, Rosofina, you say I sleep with. She's still living with the husband. Have you considered the damage, your damaging effect on that marriage? But to you, you want to destroy Judge Onyibe. You cannot. 20 IPOB put together cannot even wake me from sleep. Because you people are not real anymore. The real people, you have destroyed all of them. As it hot well. Yes, I exposing Judge. Why will you expose me? My happiness is that anytime you raise up any allegation against me, your conscience always prick you because my hands are clean. Judge Onyibe sleep with the woman. He will catch him. He was sleeping with the woman. There are young, beautiful Biafran girls all around me. How could I possibly enter moto from Port Harcourt or Urugudu to just Plateau to sleep with somebody's wife? But you think you are running me down. The stage we are now, one day you will come out, you say, oh, I'm a volunteer. You hold one Biafra watchman, you touch that Biafra watchman. Then we will redesign this movement. We will redesign it. We are not joking, no. Anything you like, you have finally hijacked everything all of us labored for. Radio Biafra London is now IPOB community app. Because now they cannot want to build social media platform like Shewore, where he can be lying and cursing everybody and all of you will believe. They are no longer fighting for our freedom. But you know, you just can't figure it out. Oh, don't be mind that, ignore them. Of course you will ignore us, but we will make sure you respond to us at the right time. In recent show of shame, we have eventually become all of the above. Considering the show of shame, we have become everything. When last did you listen to our supreme almighty creator Nnamdi Kanu and he talked like a leader? When last? You are pampering him. There is nothing anybody have sacrificed in this struggle that I, Judge Onyibe, have not sacrificed, except that I have not died. I would have been dead by now, because being poisoned 5 times inside IPOB, put bomb in my house once, set up to the DSS 3 times, only God could have saved me. I didn't say it's Yoruba Fulani Hausa. They thought I'm eating money, as they always do. With the show of shame being exhibited, are you people not ashamed of yourself? Oh, they are killing us, they are killing us. But you are the one sending innocent youth to die unnecessarily in order to supposedly attract sympathy from international community. How many more will have to die to fuel your ego? And when you come, you talk to us anyhow. It's a shame. I wrote on Facebook, I say I'll be broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Now they cannot jump out. Nobody should answer Biafra. Nobody should answer Biafra. Biafra now your papa own. Come and get it. We will go to many courts. You people don't know what is coming. Except you repent. You people don't know what is coming. You can be there fooling yourself. Now, those of you in Ebonyi State, they are following back door now to take you to Aruchuku to take blood oath. May the Lord be with you. Benedictions do us in Sakula. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord be with you. In Lagos now, they are brainwashing those of you in the West. Biafra has come and we are doing like this. It's a lie. Biafra cannot come because the instrument that will give you this Biafra have been destroyed by Nnamdi Kanu already. And so every pro-Biafra group must come back and rearrange themselves for the real deal. Why do we need Biafra? We need Biafra because Nigeria is ultimately our undoing. But it is our duty to tell Nigeria that we are your destiny and we are your doom. Nigeria will make sure that we are never fulfilled in this land until we push harder and let Oduduwa nation respectively go their own way. Arewa, Medobet, and everybody. And then we can be able to redesign a platform that will enable us become the author of our destiny. We are simply the one castigating ourselves. We are the one castigating ourselves. I repeat it. Just watch. You don't know Chemefo. You don't know George Onyibe. You don't know Nnamdi Kanu. You don't know anybody. You see people commenting. You are commenting. That time they want to prove me wrong that I hate Yoruba. Every day they say, oh, Duduwa Biafra, Duduwa Biafra. Where are the Duduwa now? They don't want freedom again. This is how much you can relegate your people to the background. Oh, Yoruba push for Biafra, Duduwa nation. Hey, Yoruba, who tell you Yoruba want Nigeria to divide? Only a lunatic Yoruba will want that. They simply have no reason why they should call for the breakup of Nigeria. Hey, Hausa Biafra, oh, you dedicate more radio to Hausa when there is no radio. Judge Onyibe is eating transmitter money. Now, I am no longer involved in transmitter. Now, we don't have any radio again. Okay, foreign told them that I am collecting 700, 500. Where are your own now? We are the ones castigating ourselves. Judge, do this. Judge, no do that. HMF do this. He don't collect money. Hey, he work with MI5. He work with QQG. So people will not put attention on you. We shall see how it ends. We are the one killing ourselves. We are the one. We are the one killing ourselves. I look at some of them. Oh, Judge Onyibe, we go kill you. We go do this. We go do like this. Oh, I go do you this one. I just they look you. Most of you, if you come to Biafra land, now we they carry you with keke na pepe from Ghana to Cotonou. From Cotonou, we use you cross border. We carry you put for your papa house. You go hide your Facebook account. Then when you finish staying, we go still smuggle you back. And are you now there for diaspora? They tell me, say, you go kill me, you go do this one, you go do that one. Una no get shame. Don't you have shame? This fire you light very close to the throne is going to burn. It will burn all of us, be rest assured. It's going to burn all of us. We are the one killing ourselves. They are just there. Hey, we will teach them lesson. We are taking record of saboteur. You are the saboteur. One way or the other, we will make them see who you really are. Now look at some people. They will come here and be threatening me. And one of my sister wrote to me. He said, George, you are on drug. I told her, I said, you break my heart. You break my heart. And I know she has been sleeping with the enemy. Because that is how they behave. That is how they behave. You cannot get involved with this criminal element in IPOB and remain the same. For the Reverend Father to come on air and say half-baked truth, a Reverend Father I respect so much, lied against Uchemefo without even knowing that the matter he is getting involved have been lingering for over or almost 4 years, and he categorically speak in that manner. My dear, a lot of things are not right. A lot of things are not right.
Yeah? Inside their mind, you think that it will be easy like that. That you just come out and do this thing and go free. Who tell you you go free? If you go free, you say, imagine how stupid you are. You say your mama born all of you 10 boys. 10 boys. Which means 10 out of nothing. You are 10 boys out of nothing. 10 boys that are betrayers. See how we are alive. Check your family. Go look around. Check all your brothers, how they are doing. They are not doing well because you people are evil. Even if they want to do well yourself, you will breach them. You can poison them. Evil man. You will die. I don't listen to your voice. Listen to your voice make no sense to me because I am ready for you, spiritual, physically. We are looking for you at all costs. Forget Uchemefo on a small case. Uchemefo is a small man. To handle him is just a small case. It's you. I want to make sure that they level anything about you. So that you will confirm that the war has started. We will start the war from you, George Onyibe. You don't know we know everything about you. You don't know we know everything about you. This boy, you are joking. They say that you are the one who go and show wicked our people, and it's true. Now I confirm everything. Look at idiots we are helping. Now you turn back against us. Say what's next? This and that. Everybody will go better. Everybody be gebe. And what does she see gebe? It will get fire. George Onyibe, you can never go free. Outside they curse you, as many people they curse you. Now so it go be with you. I don't curse you, you'll be there. If you be there, no go stroke, and I don't tell God. I will stop worshiping him instantly. Because he has given me the power to overcome all the principalities and powers. Obey the bell, God will punish you. Thunder will strike your generation. You know, go.
That is how Nnamdi Kanu boys yap. What this agitation has reduced us to. That is Nnamdi Kanu boys. That is what they are doing every day. They tell some of you so that you don't see how dirty they are. They will tell you don't talk to them, ignore them. But behind, in fact, in our recent broadcasts, I will tell you how they function. I know how they function. That is why they can't stop me. They are telling you, don't listen. Just avoid them. Don't avoid them. They will come and pretend all is well, but they are demons. We saw all these things coming, and we are ready for you. That is one idiot who don't even have house wherever he is. We are the one killing ourselves. You know, he thought when you drop those audio, more audio is coming. I'm praying for the D-Day. All of you will cry. Etu bosonye nwai gabia oge munuvu mnanya ndi mehe unogeti ya kanobi. Otu bochi Biafra gabia oge munuvu mnanya ndi mehe unogeti ya kanobi netili ihe mere onwem unogeti ya kanobi. Shame on all of you. The people who supposed to know, we have told them. The people who supposed to do, we have informed them. The people who are there to do what they ought to do, everybody is ready. Look at them, shame on you. We are the one blackmailing ourselves. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now. It's not fighting for Biafra. It's not going to United Nations. It's not going to see Donald Trump. You have recruit everywhere, backing dog. These are people you don't know, anonymous people. When you hear the real demons talking, it will shock you. I destroy you. I will scandalize you. I will scandalize you. I will normalize you. I will. You open eye, they threaten me. Are you okay? Are you okay? That is what they do. All the recruits now, they just stay there, they gossip for Biafra, what do they call the Biafra radio? APOB community app. All of you who think you are fighting for freedom by giving money to IPOB, shame on you. Not anymore. Not with the revelation we are giving to you. They have sold us already. It's just a matter of time, all of you will know. That is Nnamdi Kanu boy. Which my voice is Sabu, Obidio Benu is a Chabu, Judge Onyibe. You don't need one you born or Onyibo, no, Ika Pohebeni de Buakachenya, a type where Ibuakachemono, a tabeli min Pesaka. Ibuakachemono, a tabeli min Pesaka. Look at them. In all of this, we have been building a monster. A monster who is gradually recolonizing us. Which, if care is not taken, it may be too late for us to realize what great evil we have done to ourselves. And I say it and I say it again for the repeated time. We have just built another monster in Biafra land. We thought we are fighting for freedom. Little did we know that we are building a monster. It is said that absolute power corrupts absolutely. We allowed Nnamdi Kanu to have absolute power. And now, he has been corrupted absolutely. I want everyone to reconsider their stand. I want everyone to reconsider their position. I want everyone to check clearly. Within Nnamdi Kanu will come, curse your king, curse your governor, curse everybody. He's the only man that is right. Every other person is wrong. My brother, check it. Check it. We have no problem with his leadership or anything he does. But for him to think he will preside over the affair of our life, that is not what we bargained for. We want equity. We want justice. But we cannot find it on this platform. Most of you will not know what you are doing. But sooner or later, you will know such evil you have committed against yourself. Sooner or later. Most of you are saying, he's a savior, he's a holy, he's a anything you like, call him. But there are a lot of questions he needs to answer. If you like, tweet, Nigeria is a zoo, Buhari is a thief. This one, we have passed that stage. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Most of them are career freedom fighter. That is why when they take pride in removing you. I remove you, I sack you. You career freedom fighters everywhere. I thought they say we don't have powers. China Sanworu, where are your recruits? I've not seen any of them on Facebook. No data again. Shame on all of you. Biafrans must wake up and stand up to their responsibility. If leadership is what we are seeing in IPOB, then there is no need to fight for Biafra. But of course, we understand the need why we need to push hard. Fight very hard until Biafra is restored. Don't let anybody deceive you. They will tell you, it doesn't matter, we are doing this, we are doing that. My brother, do not allow anybody to deceive you. We have come to a stage where we tell ourselves the truth. Because the kind of people that we are, nobody can deceive us. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 081 221 52971. I beg your pardon. Direct line rather. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. I repeat again, our direct line is 081 221 52971. While our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. I repeat again, the WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. Of course, you are free to call in if you have access to my private WhatsApp or line. You are free to call in. They have imposed themselves and say, oh, don't listen to Radio Biafra Extra. Avoid Uche Meva and this one. The only way you can be set free is you must listen. You must call. It's just a matter of time. I'll be back in a minute. A caller on the line. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. I think we will start.
The downtrodden will suffer too much. They will be marginalized more and more. They can never win any case. They don't even have money enough to eat, let alone for litigation. God, deliver your people. Praying for equal justice and equal rights in this nation. The undoing of Nigeria is going to ruin it.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Sir.
Go ahead. The word is listening.
Okay, you are well done, sir. Sir, please, I I just have 3 things I have to say this evening.
Go ahead.
The number one is this. I wanted to ask whether the new African rep is he still available or not?
He's
Because
available.
we have not been hearing from him. Does it mean, and the second one is that, does it mean that the chain of command and control is no more working? Because those of us on the ground have found out that nothing is happening again. They only call direct and contact people, and they will impose whatever they want to impose on the head of the people that are on ground. They don't want the will of people to prevail again. And the new African rep, does it mean that he does not know that Biafra land is on fire? Many states are suffering humiliation and intimidation and threat everywhere. If you fail to follow them, they will say they will crush you. And all these people were imposed on people without their will. Now we have made to realize that if you carry gift and go to give to the higher officers, then we select you and give you position.
Relative Benjamin Madubugu, you give them gift, you have everything you want.
And another thing that we now come to realize that some people are even boasting with it. So far, they are connected to our leaders' people that nothing will happen. If you like, you fall. If you don't like, they will crush you. And all this kind of a thing. Does it mean that our leader himself, he didn't know that the people that surround him, that taste him lies? Does it mean that he didn't know all these things that is going on? That all the legacies he put on ground has been destroyed as far as Biafra land is concerned.
He is the one empowering all of them. He is the one empowering all of them. I never knew until I looked closer. He's the one who is encouraging all these things. He's the one who is using all of us as his shield. And the people will know the truth very soon. Go ahead, please.
Because I thought that this restoration of a thing is mainly for those of us that are on the ground. Those that are abroad that are enjoying themselves there, wearing t-shirts and cap, going for their meeting and nobody touches them. But we here, ordinary bank, will put it on and go outside, you will know what you will get. So they don't know the kind of heat we are getting here. And he will have cross of people that are telling him lies, and they could not allow him to see the truth and know the real thing on the ground and do. That one comes to pass. The third one, sir, that one goes to you directly. I'm speaking as a mother. Or if all these things we have been hearing, that you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that, if all of them are real, then I'm standing as a mother this night to say that let all those causes, and even the things that the audio you played now, that young man or I don't know whether it's young or old, said, let it to come to pass. But if you did not do any of all these things they are saying, because you are somebody's son, somebody gave birth to you. It's not because of agitation that somebody will get up to come and destroy life that he did not do. If actually you did not do any of all those things they said that you did, I know the God that I'm serving will vindicate you. And all those things that said against you must go back to
He will not only vindicate me, he will kill all of their generation. All of them will be disgraced. He say to your amen. They don't even know me.
I'm saying this because I was once a victim of all this rubbish they are saying. They will just get up and cook lies and go and tell our leader up there without them knowing the truth. There's nothing they have not said against me, but it's only God knows that my hands are clean. And instead of the thing not to happen, they will start going to shrine and native doctors to get the person eliminated so that it will appear as if what
when they kill you, they say it's Abeno Babe. You don't know the type of wicked people. I understand in a Ebonyi state now, they are rigmaroling them to go and take blood oath. And these people are not taking the oath. Want to compromise the next generation.
It's what I had. They even said it that it's our leader that told them like that. Today they had an online meeting with him. I was not there. It's what we were told. It's what I had. But whether it's true or not, I don't. But God knows which one is true. But
it's true now.
The Bible says,
it's true now. Now they cannot ask me to take all the senior principal officer to Arochukwu. He later denied. He later denied. And then I was asking them, of what benefit is it for me if I take people to Arochukwu? When I ask question with reason, and then people who know the truth and know the truth. Of course, he's a supreme almighty God, so who dare question him?
The blood oath is telling people to go and do. Is it pigeon blood or
your blood now? You will cut your blood and put it in Igwe Kala. You will now say, if I disobey now the Kano, let heaven and earth destroy my generation and kill me. But he's disobeying the people.
God forbid. God forbid. I can't do that. So that's what I just wanted to say tonight. Because anytime we are hearing all this, we are not happy. When all the things they use Radio Biafra to say, we hear all those ones, we are not happy. Now we hear from your own side, we hear from Uchemeso's side. Which side do we follow for Christ's sake? What do they want us to do? Is it the way they brought us out and want to quench the light that is leading us? Let anybody that knows our leader go to him and tell him to come down and do the needful. Let him come and tell us the truth. What is all this? How will he allow his people? They turned the struggle now into family business. When you get connected to his family, you are free.
You are free.
We had somebody using his mouth to say so. This one is not a fabrication. The person that said it is still alive, boasting with it, meaning that they are rubbishing his image he didn't know. He better come down and do the needful because the thing has passed. Be careful. Things that will start happening as far as Biafra land is concerned, very soon he will not like it. He better come up and do something. So, Mazi, I thank you for what you stand for. Since you stand for truth, make sure that it's the real truth you stand for. And after the Bible says that you should know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So if actually you're telling all this truth, because what we need, nothing else we need more than Biafra. We need Biafra.
It's Biafra.
Anybody that can give it to us, that's what we need. So whether you are this or that, we don't care any longer. We don't know who is telling us the truth again, but anybody that says his own and made it to come to pass, that the person will stand for back. Please use your slogan. We go nowhere.
We go nowhere. We die here.
We die here.
You are the original Martineke. Thank you very much and God bless you. Our people must understand where I come from. There is a sin we don't commit easily. We don't sleep with people's wife. No genuine Arbor man sleep with another person's wife. Because as a woman, a married woman, in my culture and tradition, if you start sleeping around, your children will start dying. First son will die, second son will die, third son will die, people will know. And if your husband know you are sleeping around and even eat your food, the man will die. One of the reasons we tie wrapper is to know a married woman. I am a kind of prone to women who tie wrapper. Even as a married man, the mindset that my wife tie wrapper almost make me feel like, this woman is no go area. This woman is no go area. And come to couple with my Christian faith. The Bible says, "See thou a man who light fire in his bosom and not get burned, so is he who goes unto another man's wife. See thou a man who light fire in his own bosom and not get hurt. This is how we teach to the man who goes unto another man's wife." He said, "Though thou may offer 1,000 gifts, but you will not be able to buy the jealousy of the husband." These are things we should not even think of, not to talk of doing. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'm on standby on Messenger.
Yes, go ahead. Okay, caller. Yes, on Messenger. Sorry, go ahead, please.
Yes. Good evening, Matt. Good evening, great Biafrans all over the world, lovers of freedom. wherever you are watching this very program or listening to this program through the app or whatever channel, I want to pray that Chukwu Kikabiama, that God Almighty in heaven, Abasiaba Keyon, will continue to bless each and every one of us wonderfully. This evening, I want to the lady that called in. I want to really commend her passion over this very discussion on the table. This discussion on our society today, which is number one, the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra, and those who are now fronting this very noble struggle are building edifice on injustice, building this edifice on lies, and at the end of the day, a house that is divided against itself will surely crumble. What brought division in the Nigeria we are talking about today is as a result of injustice, lies, and as a result of wickedness in high places. So when we use Nigeria as a case study, it will not be very difficult for you to now trace that we are fighting in Nigeria in one of the struggle or one of the platforms today that is clamoring for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. We are not here to attack personalities, but to attack these institutions as a whole. Because if it is Biafra, it should be noble. Biafra is not a one-man business. No man has a sole a right or a monopoly over Biafra. It is, I have a share, I am a shareholder to the question of Biafra as a result of my inheritance, as a result of my heritage, as a result of where I come from. So no man has a monopoly over it, no matter whom you are or no matter what you have done. We are all collective victims, and we are also collective beneficiaries of what Biafra stand for. So that is why we will always rebuke, we will always stand by the truth. That is why we are watchmen spiritually, physically over this very struggle. I don't believe in the ideas of shooting down our wounded soldiers. I don't believe in the ideas of looking for a big gun in order to gun down those who have erred. But I believe in the need for we to look at their faces and tell them that you have gone wrong, and there is every need for you to repent of your sins, or else you are going to face the wrath of the people. Who would have believed that men will have come out today to stand out as watchmen over this very cause of the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra? When we all started, we thought that there will be no need for this, but the evil ones have penetrated. The evil ones had found their way in. Just like the story of our Lord Jesus Christ, the parable he shared. He said a man went to the farm to sow a seed, and at the end of the day, the servant saw that it is not just the wheat that they sowed that is growing, but other evil had come in. And the master of the farm said to the servant, he said, it is the wicked, the enemy that have done it, that have made it so. That at the end of the day, there will be a moment of judgment, there will be a moment of accountability. So Biafrans all over the world, we should always understand that no man has what it takes to escape judgment at the end of the day. So far as the world remaineth, so far as life remaineth, there is always a moment of recompense, when every man will be recompensed according to his work. What you and I are instructed to do, or what we owe this very noble struggle, is to work with our conscience. That in spite of what is going on, that we look for a way where we are able to stand with the truth in all circumstances, in all ways, at all times, so that at the end of the day, our conscience, because it is our conscience first that will be our judge, so that we will not be convicted by our conscience, not to talk of to be convicted by the principles we were expected to live by. We have done a lot in order for we to have seen results. But because of compromise, because of hypocrisy, because of personal interest, because of lies, because of wickedness, planning evil against our own people, it has hindered us from seeing the fruit of our labor. For how long shall we continue this way? For how long shall we continue this way? For how long shall we continue this way in dividing ourselves? For how long shall we continue this way in pursuing evil, in pursuing lies, in pursuing compromise, rather than standing on the truth that our fathers expected us to stand for? We always say Ezioku Bundu, so which means truth is life. The moment you stop talking, saying truth, the moment you stop standing by the truth, death begins to set in. The moment you stop speaking truth, you begin to experience death. And that is what is going on now. It will only take a blind man to understand that the edifice of IPOB is crumbling, except truth begins to find its way and justice begins to find its way. It will only take a blind man to ignore that very fact, because this is a principle we have all accepted, that truth is life. So what happens at the end of the day when truth is no longer standing? What happens at the end of the day when there is absence of truth, there is absence of good conscience, there is absence of justice? What happens at the end of the day? The evil men that we have set in high places to be at the helms of affairs of this very noble struggle, what good can evil bring to us at the end of the day? What good can evil usher us into at the end of the day? It just seems that we are jokers. All this while, I can boldly tell you, wherever you are listening, all this while, or except the needful is done, we will continue to be jokers. We will continue to speak and speak and speak, and we will continue to come up to shout as long as we like. We will continue to bring every initiative possible. The foundation of the very kingdom we are fighting for, of the very struggle we are fighting for, is on truth. Is on truth. So whereby you are trying to actualize something that you are not in agreement with the principles, how is it going to come out at the end of the day? So it is only we will end up extorting from people, we will end up wasting the lives of people, we will end up creating enemies for ourselves. That is the only thing we will succeed in achieving at the end of the day. A lot of people have been rendered jobless. A lot of people, their securities have been taken away from them. A lot of people, their hard-earned monies that would have giving them something better have been taken away from them. A lot of people, their hope, all their hope is on what we are doing. The hope of the common men, those in the village, those who are taking this freedom earnestly, is in what we are doing. And what are we going to offer to them at the end of the day? We will only end up being a bunch of jokers. But we should be rest assured. I'm not just speaking to anyone out there, but I'm also talking to myself. We should be rest assured, each and every one of us that is involved in this very struggle, that we will all return back home one day. And the same people that you have been preaching to will ask you, what has come out from your sermon? What have you been able to deliver to your people? Because it is not what we are doing right now. It is the end result that we are earnestly waiting for. For how many years we have exerted a lot of strength on this very struggle, on what we are doing. What has been the result? What has been the result at the end of the day? So you might find one grammar or the other, you might find one theory or the other to polish yourself, to give your this. The old man in the village no longer go to the stream anymore. He's not looking for theory. The Ogoni man, the Ogoni woman that can no longer go to the stream, that can no longer use their lands, that their lands have been contaminated. He's not waiting for those theories anymore. They are waiting for result, the promise of freedom that you promised them. That is what they are waiting for at the end of the day. And you will have to tell them the reason why, even after they have decided to look back at seeing the federal government as an enemy, you will also have to explain to them why you you have now become an enemy to their investment, to their hope. There is nothing that is as frustrating than giving a man a false hope, something to look upon, which at the end of the day is not going to yield any fruits. As the judge Onyibe, I just want other callers who want to call in this evening to call. I want to commend you, sir, for the good work you are doing for your people, and I pray that at all time that God Almighty will continue to give you the strength to stand by the truth. Those who speak the truth do not have many friends, but at the end of the day, we are justified by it. God bless you. This is Akarawa Daniel Usoro.
Thank you very much, my brother. Akbarawara, always on the path of righteousness. And of course, believe me, it doesn't matter what the enemy plans. It doesn't matter their strategy. It doesn't matter how long it takes. We will continue to push until Biafra is restored. If they change the drum beat, we will change our dance step. People have died because of this thing. And other people are eating in affluence. They are making money, using us to make money. And when we thought they call it jabutoa, just to shut us down. Now we have come to a conclusion, a resolution that we will answer that name. Come and call us any name. Of course, our lines are open. Our direct line once again is 081-221-52971. The direct line is 081-221-52971. And our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. You know, they will tell you, oh, don't call, avoid them. They are the saboteur. Those people are deceiving you. Avoid them. We are holy. Look at your platform. Biafra is gone. They are preparing you for election. Votu nili tulato nke wa bidoro nyushi. You know, they are deceiving you. When you will be shouting, vote Atiku, vote to Buhari, you will not know. Because one supremacy will tell you what to do. We did not sacrifice our brain in this thing, my friend. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening from here.
This is Richard.
Go ahead, my brother. The world is listening.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say.
I lost that caller. But Uche, if you can, please try and call back. Believe me, come and air your opinion. You can insult me. You can advise me. You can encourage me. Whatever. The radio is yours. But anybody telling you to avoid Biafra Human Rights Radio does not mean you well. Anybody telling you to avoid Radio Biafra Extra does not mean you well. Anybody that asks you to keep away from Biafra Watchmen, they don't mean you well. All pro-Biafran group must work in synergy. Everybody must set up a platform that will genuinely liberate our people. The era of God is over. Of course, when I say the era of God, you should know what I mean. You should know what I mean. And of course, our line are open and you're free to call in.
The spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they flow like a river. I said the blood of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they flow like a Red Sea. Spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they rise like a big star. Rise up, spiritually and physical. Rise up, upon anybody, with the again, this my freedom. Rise up, on anybody, with the again, this Biafra, our father.
Yes, of course, the spirit of the innocent Biafrans that have been massacred for this agitation must rise up. Let them come against every one of us who have sword, who have urinated on their grave. Kola WhatsApp, are you there? Kola WhatsApp. Kola WhatsApp. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, FM Bawele. I come from Anyoma, and Anyoma is in Delta State in Biafra land, Oshimili South precisely. That's where I come from. So, I want to commend you for the job you are doing. It's not easy, because it's not easy to speak the truth and stand by it. Yeah, the enemy we are fighting are too numerous, because we cannot have a leader and have this big problem in IPOB, and he come on radio and he just talk and he gets away and pretend as if nothing is wrong. But we are in this battle together. We are loyal to him, but we cannot lose our brain, because we want to be loyal. I'm loyal to IPOB and my allegiance to Biafra, and not to any human being. I don't buy the idea of people saying allegiance to human beings instead of the struggle itself. And we must remember one thing there. A famous quote Amika Cabra said. He said, hide nothing from the masses. These are qualities of a leader. Hide nothing from the masses of our people. Tell no lies. Expose lies whenever they are told. Mask no difficulties, mistakes, failures, claim, and no easy victories. Biafra watchmen, we must keep, like our leader is our leader. Ushe Mofo, our deputy, we always say, we keep watching them and also keep pushing harder. We come back out, because some people threaten. How many are they? They recruit people. With this. They employ Facebook broadcasters everywhere, mouthing nonsense, saying things they know nothing about. And some of their Facebook recruits. I'm waiting for them in the comment section. Chinas, send more of the recruits, because you have destroyed them. They are not doing their job properly again. Send them. We are going to destroy them. How can we be in the struggle, and some people are benefiting from the struggle on the blood of our people instead of freedom? They are not dancing and eating, enjoy with our enemy. People are also benefiting from our own misery. And let me tell this directly to IPOB leadership. Any table without a leg is a plan, and if there is no taking, we are going to destroy that table and use it as firewood. Enough is enough. We can't take this shit anymore. Our people are dying. We want to go home. But we can't follow. I don't even need a Biafra that is built on lies. A Biafra will get on lies. I don't want such Biafra. If rather we remain in Nigeria, and when Nigeria is killing us, we know Nigeria is killing us. Are getting a Biafra that is built on lies, because Nigeria was built on lies. And the same way we are going, if we may end up having another North Korea and Biafra, another King Jong again. We worship a human being now, instead of the Elohim. Say we are going to worship. We are not going to have an emperor or a Nero in our land. Nobody is going to tell anybody what to do. Nobody is going to tell us what to do. Everybody has the right to his opinion, and not when you say your own opinion, they call you saboteur. I'm a proud saboteur. Biafra watchmen, we go nowhere. We die here.
We go nowhere, my brother. That is just the truth. We have seen evil in the highest place. We have seen people we trusted with our life betray us on broad daylight. People don't know. In fact, when they are playing this, putting up this, their arrogancy and shenanigan, they think that they are the only one that have monopoly over knowledge. Nnamdi Kanu came on radio and told the whole world that Elohim said Biafra will come in 2020. If Biafra does not come, Biafra will come to prove that he sent him. And he know Elohim don't talk to him. He know Elohim didn't tell him. They mounted up a stage to set me and Uche Mefo up. We knew. In fact, Uche Mefo don't even know how I know the things happening. I told him the day I would be removed. I told him everything they were doing. Because now they cannot think he's secured. They think he knows everything. I can tell you what he's doing where he is. Because everybody around him, they don't even trust him again. Everything I know. my broadcast, or rather my post before I was sacked from Biafra land, all of them were pointing out to them what they are planning to do to me that I already know. And so we moved back some step backward. Their plan didn't work. It came on, I'm telling you people, something is going to happen from now till next week. Everybody must be ready. Because he want to blackmail Uchime, for he want to set me up. He don't know how it's going to be. That's the prophet I've said in prophet Onye. And then they keep on setting us up, setting us up. We'll now move back. Hey, under my watch, they said Radio Biafra. Who sold Radio Biafra and the Ojo? Call on the line, are you there? Call on the line. Call on the line. Call on the line, can you hear me? But of course, maybe that should be network problem. I have to cut you off. Call back if you can. And when you call, listen to your phone, listen to your device, not your radio. Oh, they sold it to Nigeria under my watch. Why are you people like this? I kept quiet. I was very patient. I did not react last year. Since Elohim said Biafra will come in 2020, I wanted to wait patiently in 2021, so we go to court. And we shall still go to that court. And then once it's 2021, I see that Elohim did not tell Nnamdi Kanu that Biafra was coming next year. Is it not a common truth, a simple truth? Why are you lying in the name of God? Yes, you don't agree. All this sabotage, we kill them. Yes, we don't agree. We will kill sabotage. You are in diaspora threatening me. Come now. Come. Yes, with the BSM, SMS, QQQ, the security Eastern migration, Yoshi. And then somebody say, you gotta be civil, you gotta be do like this. But we gotta be doing everything you told us to do. But like a sheep before the slaughter and the shearer, we will not allow you to kill us. You won't. Every move you make, we are waiting for you. All of a sudden, all of you are saying, hey, Uchemefo is a saboteur, Uchemefo is a saboteur. Have you people run out of idea? Can't you think again? My brothers, can't you think? Can't you reason again? How is the Biafra going to be? Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Yes, good evening from here.
Hello, good evening from here.
Good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chukudi Eric. I'm from Manoma province. I'm calling from Italy. My good people of Biafra, this is the right time for we all to wake up, to do the needful, and tell ourselves the truth. Because the major problem we are having in this struggle, we are not telling ourselves the truth. Most of IPOP members know the problem, but so many of them are scared to talk or to speak. Some people don't want to say anything because they don't want anybody to announce the name on radio.
IPOB is busy bullying everybody around. If I give you audios, you will be shocked. But these people don't know. All IPOB put together 10 times can't wake me from my sleep. The earlier they know it, the better. They don't even exist. They are mirage. It's only almost so we kill you, we kill you. Your rant finish. Come on, grand. Go ahead. So people are afraid. Oh, they will come. They will. Anything you try to do to me, you will not do it to another person again. It is a promise. You will understand what I mean. Go ahead.
Our people, the IPOP leadership, fail to understand that so many of our youth have given their life for this cause, and some of them are still in the prison. Nobody want to come out and challenge this evil going on in IPOB. This is not what they told us before we come out. So many of us hear the truth from the radio and we believe the truth. Later found out that things are not going well. And if things are not working well, the next action is to speak out so that we can correct the mistake. If we continue like this, which kind of Biafra are we agitating for? If we continue like this, which kind of freedom are we looking for? Because Bible made us to know that if you have 100 sheep, when you have 100 sheep and one is missing, leave the 99, go and look for that one. Are we looking for our people who are missing inside this struggle? Do we care for them? Instead of we to go and look for the people who are missing, we are trying to even blackmail our people, even to set our people up, so that our people will continue to miss every day. And we are busy looking for 100 men for 8 years. Use 8 years just to search for only 100 men. I keep asking myself a question. Those people who are dying, those people who we are blackmailing, calling Sabo, those people, are they not men? They're not human beings. Are they chickens? How long will it take us to look for 100 men? The other day, a man come out, he says he's a 40 in 1. He made the post, and people are commenting. Okay, we have 40 in 1. The other one say, I am the number 1. Where is the 99? For good 8 years, we are looking for 100 men. Who are we deceiving? Are we deceiving ourselves? Are we deceiving our people? We are just using radio to confuse people to make money and feed our pockets, begin to build an empire. In fact, Biafrans need to wake up and ask questions. Biafrans need to open their eyes and do the needful. If we cannot correct this thing now, in fact, we are finished. We are going to face more challenges than what we are facing in Nigeria today. What we are seeing in Nigeria today is going to be a little if Biafra come this way. Our people don't keep quiet. Come out. Let the people know what you are facing, so that the whole world will know how are we going to correct this thing and get this freedom. If we cannot correct all this our error, do you think that the freedom will come? All these things make me feel like we are not looking for freedom anymore. Because if we are looking for freedom, a leader is supposed to lead by example. When you have issue in your family, if you cannot settle your family and you are trying to gather community to lead community, why you cannot settle a problem in your home? You cannot control your home. You want to control community. That's why I love some Pentecostals. They'll say if you are not married, you are not supposed to become a Jew. You start working under somebody, so that when you have a family, you know how to control your family before you can begin to control crowd. Our leader is, in fact, he cannot even control his family, because sometimes ago I watched some things playing in where you come from, Afaribuku. For him to address those issues, he will come on her to threaten the king of Afara. I will use him, give an example. I will use Oba Boys, give an example. Up to today, nothing happened to Oba Youth, to show that they mastermind everything that play in Oba. Just to cover up after committing the crime in Oba, just to cover up, they will say, I will use an Oba Boys to give an example.
I and Obidi was the target in that Oba. They called me to come to meeting. Moreover, they have banned me from going to IPOB meeting. I didn't tell them I will not come. I told them I was going to come. And somebody called me and said, where are you? We want to start. I said, I'm 3 blocks away from the place. In less than 20 minutes, that call was made. They attacked that venue. Which means the people thought I was in there already. Because though I walk among them, they don't know me because I'm not doing like a general overseer. Me and Obidi were the target. The way I pushed the fire on them in the DOS, that the attempt to assassinate me in Oba has come to nothing. That is why they couldn't hang it on Obidi. You look at our leader, he was saying, Obidi, who come from Oba, this thing are happening, Oba is cutting. Go and look at all the video IPOB made concerning Oba. The only thing they were saying is, because they know what they have done. Chinasa know, he is the El Mustafa of Biafra land. And somewhere along the lines, everybody say, "Get shut up, you people don't have sense." We are waiting for them to put the real music, let us dance. Others than that, they say, as they hurt, then they remove themselves. We've been there before. Tiwampu or Shobe. Go ahead, please, my brother.
Because I was waiting for the result of that Oba. Because when he was broadcasting, he told the whole world that he is going to use Oba youth to give an example. He's going to use an Ezafara to give an example. That was last year. Up to now, nothing happened. And if our people, if our people are dying, you will come on here. They are killing us. They are killing us. You just maybe 2 to 3 weeks. You forget about those people. If they arrest our people, Okowa, you allow the DSS and they begin to arrest IPOP in Delta State. After 2 weeks, nothing happened. You forget about them. Are we going to continue like this? Let me just make it clear to them, if they are listening. Every leader who lead people to agitate for this struggle and lead our people to death, we are keeping record. I don't care to know where they come from. I don't care to know who they are. But as far as you are a leader for this movement, Biafra struggle, and you lead our people to death, and you want to play mago and escape it, a day will come, we will come after them one by one. The way we are facing Nigeria now, we are going to face them if they fail to do the right for, because if they fail to do the needful now, because I believe that those people who die because of Biafra, until Biafra come, before their soul will rest in peace. If these people's soul cannot rest in peace, they too will not have peace until they do the right thing. Any one of them who have lead people to agitate for this struggle and lead our people to death should go and rethink and do the right thing now, because a day will come, we are going to raise this issue and ask them a question, and they will give us answer, or their children will give us answer why their father lead our people to death and their father lied to us. They should not use Biafra business to joke with anybody or to play with anybody, because many people have lost their life for this struggle. They should be very, very careful. Those who are threatening people, sending voice record to threaten people, we will kill you, we will do this. We are keeping record, because if tomorrow comes, it's going to be a tribal war. That is their business. If they want it like that, no problem. They will give it to, we will face it. We will cross the bridge. Anybody who could not cross the bridge, let God take the glory. They should be very, very careful for what they are doing with the Biafrans. They should stop playing game with Biafrans. They should do the needful. Tell the people the truth. If they fail to tell our people the truth, at the end, they think that because people have donated money, the tithe and offering you pay in the church, you don't ask again. It's gone. It's church business. Now lie. A day will come, we will ask them. They should refund the whole money people donate to them. If they fail to give us the Biafra, then promise us. I rest my case here. All in Biafra. All in Biafra.
Everybody must heal Biafra. Our people must understand. Not until we grow up to a stage where we hold our leader responsible, we will never find peace or fulfillment either in Nigeria or in Biafra. Look at Biafran leaders. They're almost becoming worse than that of Nigeria. It is shameful and very pathetic. If you know you can't give us Biafra, stand aside and do not mortgage the future of the next generation. You people think we are stupid? Only those who are not reasoning are actually stupid. The same group of people held Nigerians for ransom, and yet we are still licking their bumbo. You as a member of IPB, when last did you hear Anyana Atwase? When last did you see somebody say Urube one also and mean it? When last did you hear we are whiter than white? It's merely a slogan. And when you tell them the truth, they will open all their wide mouth and say, Chabutua, Chabutua. Now we have come. Sabutua have come. Look at cheap black men. Very cheap black men. Hey, Judge Onyibe exposed. Hey, I think everyone wanted to fall. With everything Nnamdi Kanu have taught us, he think he can shut us up in 1 minute. Even 100 Nnamdi Kanu. I always say it on my broadcast. He has placed something in motion that he can't even stop. He either abide by the rule or he stand aside. He stand aside. At this moment, I don't only feel the pain of innocent brothers and sisters who have been killed as a result of his negligence. I feel the pain of brothers and sisters who have been blackmailed. Gifted gifts, Ahamefuna. People like Iruanya, people like Obide, Imam Mezu, Omiomio, Chideberongo Diwe. I feel their pain. For one reason or the other, they choose to be mute. But in our own case, and these people are still doing the same thing. Hey, we are supremacy, we will kill you when we come for you, we are protecting. You can't even protect your father's compound. You want to protect us. Oh, Fulani are in our bush, Fulani are in this. If we cannot defend our homeland, are you the one who will come and defend it for us? We cannot even decide to learn from the errors of the past. We are building more rubbish on the head of the next generation. And people are more interested in protecting one man than the interest of the collective Biafran nation. Things don't work that way. We continue till the end. We expose anything exposable. We antagonize anything antagonizable. Anyhow they want and they say, and because you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Yeah, we are going to get the Eastern security. Thank God Eastern security don't speak for me. Because I'm not from the East. I am from Biafra, not from the East. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Onyibe.
Good evening from here, my brother.
Good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, I am calling from Vienna, Austria.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
I just called to tell you that I love to hear your voice once again. Because it is your voice that made me to register as an IPOB member after listening to you for a very, very long time, So you gave me hope, You told me on radio the way you are telling everybody that Biafra is really coming. We should go and register, go and register, go and register. And the same radio that brought me and a lot of people in IPOB, the same radio today, is completely not preaching Biafra again. The same radio today is where people are coming to threaten people's life, no matter what is happening in IPOB, no matter what is happening in this struggle, no matter what is happening about Biafra. The same radio today is a place where I myself, I cannot be able, I don't tune the radio anymore, because when you tune the radio, when people are calling, when the moderators are talking, you see anger, and this is the anger towards fellow Biafrans. British people use divide and rule on us. After dividing us, they handed the same system over to the caliphate. The caliphate used the same divide and rule on the southern part of Nigeria and the minorities in the north. The same divide and rule we are using today among us, Biafra. I will kill you, I will do this. You play that somebody now who is threatening your life. You know, you deserve a good work because you deserve a gift. You deserve a treasure. You deserve thank you for what you did for this struggle, especially for bringing somebody like me, because I am before I changed my mind to do something. My brother, it is only IPOB since I am in a foreign land. It is only IPOB for more than 25 years now. It is only IPOB that I have managed to join, and you made me to do it. After your voice and the voice of Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think there is another voice that convinced me to join something. I'm not in Igbo organization. I'm not in Nigeria I have not joined any organization, but I did it for IPOB. The same IPOB today, it is only hate in the morning, hate in the afternoon, hate in the evening. I will kill you, I will do this, I will do that. Can't we channel all this our hate to the normal struggle? Can't we come together? Use this time I will kill you, I will not kill you, I will do this, I will not do this. Everybody is a saboteur now as long as this struggle is concerned. When you cough, your brother will say that you're a saboteur. You bring a positive advice, you're a saboteur. You do whatever you are. Is it the way we are going to, even the Biafra comes, and everybody in the Biafra that we are looking for will completely be a saboteur. And when we continue like this is the way now we have read everybody now. Our youth are going to take over. The next 20 years, the youth of today will be the leaders of tomorrow, or our elites of tomorrow. And there will be no respect for anybody again, because it is insult everywhere. This is what we are teaching everybody. Insult in the morning, insult in the afternoon, in the evening. And this is not the way to go. You know, why do I call this? Because when I hear your voice, it gives me joy. I say, oh, this is the voice of the man that brought me to IPOB. No matter what people are saying, George Onyibe, keep on the good work I know you for. Don't look back. Continue with your good work, because your good work will always speak for you. You understand me? That 1 million people are in one place does not mean that this 1 million people are correct against one person. Because when you say the truth in the morning when you are sleeping, you say the truth. Every time you say the truth will always vindicate you. Keep on with your truthful work you are doing. I listen to Darlington. How can Darlington come on social media telling us that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is telling him to be checkmating African rep, Nigerian interim? And you are saying that you don't have a post in IPOB, but you are communicating with our leader direct, because I'm quoting him by his word. And you are now checkmating African rep, reporting direct to the leadership of IPOB. And when we come and say that the leadership, command and control of command has been bastardized.
You people don't know what IPOB put me through. I took time and studied them. I studied them, and I know they are fake. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. You know, because when people are talking, I listen to them. You know, I listen how they are talking. How can somebody will come on social media, exhibiting his arrogance? His arrogance. Only what you say is the final, that you are taking order from command. And you don't have any point in IPOB, and you are championing whatever that African rep does. But when somebody will say that chain and command or command and control has been bastardized, we will say it is not true. But you have already said it. Because you are checkmating African rep, doing the work of African rep. Who is it going to be that is going to be happy? If it is me, I will not be happy. So only this person has already said that whatever he is saying was a lie, because he is lying. How can you bring on social media, you bring gifts that people give to somebody, gifts? Imagine now that Darlington on his wedding day, the day he wedded, different type of gifts to him, different type of gifts, assorted type of gifts. People brought it to him. Then when he had no problem with his wife or whomever, people will now file up and begin to bring all the list and whatever they brought on his wedding day, then he will somebody will be exhibiting it on social media, and we will be calling our different radio, POB community radio and different radios, exhibiting our stupidity. I want to use this word, stupidity on radio. And how South and Yorubas are looking at us and clapping. Yes, we have gotten them where we want to get them. And we will be happy to be one family. All hell Biafra. Is it how we're going to be one family and all hell? So that is not the way to go about it, my brother. So only that too, only this, that you brought somebody's gift. People gave somebody gift, you brought it on social media, mentioning them one. You have all this time to mention them one after the other. Oh, my brother. After listening to this and seeing this, then I shake my head. My brother, please, keep on with your good work. Never look back. Make sure that everything you are doing is real. Don't look back, because for you to come out now to be talking again on radio, it means that you have Biafra at heart. It means that you have Biafra at heart. To come out again to talk about Biafra, it means that you have Biafra at heart. Do you understand me? So everything you are saying, let it be real. Speak out. Speak out and speak out. I said it 3 times. Don't let people to box you to a corner. Because this voice that brought me to IPOB, I want this voice to stand tall once again. Stand tall once again. It is only your good work that we speak for you. Don't you ever divert. Stay where you are. Stay on the truthful track. Stay on the truthful track, please. For you to coming out again, talking about IPOB, it shows that you love your people, you have your people heart. You understand me? Hunger will never kill you in whatever you are doing. You will succeed. The spirit of Biafra will shade you and your family. Nobody is going to touch you because you did nobody no harm. You are only saying the truth. It is the Darlington and Co that are lying. It is Darlington and Co that are lying. How can you be taking the position of African rep at the same time you are saying that you don't have a post in IPOB? Taking position of African rep means that you are number one in the whole of Africa before African rep. And you said you don't report to anybody, you don't report
when they want to see Atiku, they will send fine boy. When they want to see Buhari, they will send fine boy. When they want to go and see Boko Haram, they will send me.
And you are beating this with all arrogancy.
And I never said anything.
On phone. Like people that don't want to think, they are calling on phone telling you, thank you are doing the right work. Which right work are you doing?
No, the
which right work are you doing?
I raz on there.
And you went ahead and brought somebody's wife on whatever you are talking. It is between you and George Onyibe. Can't we be civil for once? Can't we be reasonable for once? It is between you and George Onyibe. If you know what George Onyibe does, that you know that is correct, you should say it and leave somebody's wife out of it.
No, that is their media warrior. They are their media warrior. That is how they warrior.
Let me use one example in the Bible, because you always like to quote Bible. I'm George Onyibe. You know, this by the time they brought Mary Magdalene to Jesus Christ, you know her sin. You know when they came, everybody they all filed with a stone, different, yes. Some with stick and so on. When they came to Jesus Christ, Jesus was busy writing on the floor, writing different type of names. You know, ask them, if you know that you haven't seen before, you should throw the first stone. Nobody threw any stone. And this is I'm passing this thing back to Mr. Darlington. I'm passing this thing back to him, because people like that, these are the people that this type of people that brought this lady to Jesus Christ for crucifixion, because you are the Holy One. This is not how to get Biafra. We have to, if we really want to get Biafra, we should look at ourselves on the face and tell ourselves the truth and say, let us sit on a round table, let us discuss how to get this Biafra. We cannot get it on a lie. Anything you get on a lie will be blown away by the wind. So I don't want to waste most of your time. I wish you well. I wish you and your family well. stand tall. Don't let anybody to box you by the corner because you are a man. All those they are threats. People are threatening you. Some will be in America talking. Some will be in. They should come back to Nigeria and let you see them man on man, not on the sending. They know if they want to. If they claim they know you, let them come and meet you on the street. They should channel that energy. If they should channel it to wherever they think that is their problem is, they should go to Sambisa Forest and fight their problem. So please, Judge Onyibe, stay strong, yeah? Biafra, the spirit of Biafra will shed you and your family. Nothing will happen to you.
Much. Of course, he say. And of course, because of people like this, my last caller, that is why we continue doing what we are doing. A lot of people, we brought you in here. For now, they cannot serve. Let me not go there anyway. Look, just listening to our radio Biafra, our own radio Biafra, you will wonder how Biafra is going to be. It will amaze you. Did you come back? It will amaze you. They don't reason again. They are working out. Let's destroy him. We are media warrior. We are warrioring. What are you worrying? If any mono, we're born on no. One thing all of you must understand is that we are not in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. In the nearest future, we will go back to your route. We will go back, but IPOB need to be addressed. Holy, Nandekano is another thing. The thing just enter a head. Before your very eyes. The same people you claim you come to save, you are destroying them. I'm waiting for all of you. Anyhow you want, anyhow you want, we are not in a hurry. You become so heartless, you destroy everybody. To what essence? What exactly do you want to gain? Supremacy. You cannot be our God. We choose you as a leader. And we can decide to abandon you. And if you fail to do what you ought to do as the leader of this holy nation, then we call you a bluff. It's amazing. There were times in IPOB. We are genuine freedom fighter like Chidebe Rongudiwe. Ikechukwu Guoha. Chino Sonwan Chukwu. Of course, that one was there. Where is this boy? I forgot his name. All of them were arrested. Bright Chimeze ran to Calabar and abandoned the struggle. They were pushing me. You know, when they are sending me, they think they are pushing me. Nobody pushed me to do anything. I always reevaluate my stand. In 1 month, I went to Aba to settle matter more than 20 times. Before that matter was settled, I came back with stomach ulcer. In Imo State, the same thing. With my own money. Spend my money in this struggle till I almost become a poor, wretched man. And Okeva is I bought you suit, I bought you suit. They think they are mocking me. He fell a no. I know how IPOB function. They send idiots like Darlington and other Yahoo. Do you understand? I know how they function. That is why I keep them quiet. I'm waiting for the big shot. The real Yahoo. Chinas and your boys are not doing anything on Facebook. Release them. IPOB hired warehouse in Kuwait. That is where they talk rubbish. Unfortunate. Caller or messenger, are you there?
Yeah, my reverend.
My daddy in the Lord.
My reverend, thank you so much. I heard when you were trying to get us. So let me jump on this call and before you conclude, because we have enormous task ahead of us, as you have seen. They have messed up a lot of people, you know, and it's important that this message continues to go out to disable these lunatics from this their self hate and self jealousy, I would say, because it's really, when you look at the whole thing, you see that what is killing this young man is self jealousy of him himself, of his own self, not by any other person. And that's why every broadcast he comes out, he's gonna tell you guys, and they will not want chocho, and you want chocho, and you, then you begin to wonder. Because I don't even know why people should be jealous of what he's doing. Okay, I don't know. It's not like, apparently the money that is being contributed for him, because we are contributing money, thinking that our money will be utilized for the project we are embarking on, but he's, person, he's taking everything as his own, and he feels like he got a lot of money, and he got money. That's why people are jealous of him. This is somebody that doesn't have a job. This is somebody that doesn't. What can I say? He doesn't have nothing. Every trip he makes within the family is paid for by the family members. Before I continue, this is your brother Obidio Bieno, and I must identify myself as appropriate because we are whiter than snow. Obidio Bieno is from Oba. Oba is in Onitsha province, or rather the Idemili. I'm not from Anioma. Before they say that this is Radio Anioma. Okay, so so but anyway, I'm from Idemili, the correct Idemili. So you know what? There's something that made me call the last caller from Austria. As he was talking, I was shaking my head here, and I said, Biafrans. Through Biafrans, I mean, you can play with them. It's what he told you. He said that someone is saying that he's overseeing your activity. Meanwhile, he's not a principal servant. But he is the one that is monitoring he is the one that is giving information on you. And he said he shot himself on the leg. Just like all the callers today made a lot of contributions. And this is why I love Biafrans especially. Because as much as you think that we are not observant, every Biafran is observing what is going on. So it's just a question of time. I know this guy has been able to use his agents and everything. Bullies, they are threatening everybody, all kinds of things, cussing out people and stuff like that, thinking that he's going to manage this situation, but he cannot. The mother that called earlier in the program asked him to come out and address Biafrans because she don't understand what is going on. And I want the mother also to know that that man is not your leader. That's what the problem is. We have all placed him where he does not belong. Okay, that's the problem that we are in now. Okay, and so many things that was said, but I want to ask Biafran, some of these people that are ranting about you, Mazi Onyibe, some of these people that are running their mouth over the place and trying to blackmail, or rather to talk down on you. Now, they cannot say we are whiter and whiter than snow. And all these things they are now saying to us that Onyibe did. What they hidden? I mean, the DOS, I was in the DOS. And there is never a time any of these allegations came up. Nobody has ever confronted you with any of these allegations in DOS. I can recall one day that somebody told you in DOS that, George, we are getting a report from Biafra land about the money that you are extorting from people, about the transmitter money and everything. Nobody has ever raised that issue. As a matter of fact, when he called himself removing you, it was done in the hidden, because the day he announced the other young man as the African rep, now your name was not even mentioned. And a lot of people were asking me questions, this and that. I said, well, you better go ask the person that made the announcement. Because if we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, and George has caused something to warrant his removal, wouldn't it be nice to tell Biafrans what George did? And as a result, we are removing him. But in this case, the coward did not even mention your name, because he knew he was not right. He knew what he was doing. Okay, he didn't mention your name. And people kept asking questions. And even as you are no longer coming on the radio, people continue to ask questions. I said, go ask him. To the point that somebody called on one of his question and answer whatever program to ask him about George Onyibe. What about George Onyibe? And he lied. For people that says that Mazimefo said our leader is lying. Why would he say that on the public radio? Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is a lying machine. He has no conscience. He lied as this brother called to ask of you that Judge Onyibe has a lot of, as you know, he's busy, he's African rep, he has a lot of assignments that he's probably busy doing some of the assignments. He couldn't answer that question because he knew he was wrong. If we are whiter than white, if we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, he was the one that came on the radio and announced that people are kidnappers and the kidnappers and armed robbers. Okay, now we know better that he just used that to kill those people, that blackmail. Now we know that Akwara, nobody knows where he is. Then we know that a lot of primary servants who are associated with that group, nobody knows where they are. I also heard somebody said it the other day that there were two boys, I believe it was in Newi, that they took to the bush and tied them and hung them, and they died there. Can you guys begin to see the kind of person we are dealing with? The wickedness of this man. Because even though he did not do it by himself, but according to the people that told this story, he ordered it. He ordered it. The beating of Cosmos and Ambo, he was the one that ordered it. We know that. I know when Chinasa posted it on the forum where we used to be and asked that nobody shares it. And that is, they are still investigating. And I thought he was telling us the truth. I didn't know that they were keeping it for a purpose. Okay, until the point they begin to lie that this young man, Cosmos and Bambo, were the ones pointing where the Biafrans are holding meeting in Iguacha and all the rest of the place in Biafra land. And this is why they were beaten. Okay, you all had Madam Social the other day, a woman who gave all she has, including a listed generation, to be able to power the transmitters. what she got was beaten. Another man again was, so many of them. Chijoko Taiji was beaten to stupor. And all these things, Nnamdi Kanu has not shown us anywhere where Fulanis were killed or beaten or something like that. Okay, so it's important that people begin to ask this question. Why is Onyibe? Why nobody knew about all these things that they say you are doing, transmitter money and everything? Okay, since you were removed, the transmitter is talking, right? Even now is the worst. Okay, because the chief of Awateke is busy collecting money. Today they will tell you, oh, he's now talking in Olo 102.3. Hey, Olo is not talking. Tomorrow it's Iguacha is not talking. And then they moving this thing around and collecting all your money. People, it's time for you to begin to ask questions. Look around you. It's this information is not that difficult. Now, George, have you asked yourself why wasn't George dismissal or stepping down or whatever suspension wasn't made open? Why? Okay, so in all these, people as they're coming out now, they have turned you into lunatics. That you are now threatening both people you don't know and people you don't even know. I don't know. I heard the clip you are playing. Somebody was threatening Obidian. You know, my name is so sweet. So that's why it's easy for them to come and call me. Otherwise, these fools, I don't even know who they are. Okay? If anything, I'm just trying to help. So, but we now see that we are making payments and supporting an evil entity and giving one person and his family the money. All his family members is doing Biafra, but they are not coordinators in Biafra land. For you guys, they are announcing your names over the air. This is now Biafra land coordinator, and you are hiding. Coordinator, Enugu coordinator. Ask why is his brother that is going to collect money from the governors? Why is he not coordinating? Why is he not put in the forefront so that they will know him as a coordinator? But you are the coordinator, but when it comes to collecting money, they will send somebody else. Okay? That takes me to another thing that they are trying to write. I saw what somebody was posting this morning about, trying to justify that they consulted with the governors about the security issue in our land. Okay, he want to show now that he consulted the governors. Meanwhile, he did not. The letter clearly shows he was just talking to them. He never told them he's launching a security network. Of course, everybody now knows that the security work is a make-believe. Okay? Now, Mazi Onyibe, let me tell you, do you know that communication was, that thing his lawyer was sharing as part of the communication was written by Mazi Mefo? Mazi Mefo was asked, Mazi Mefo was asked to write this letter to ask these governors and the people that, representing us at home, does it mean that they don't see all these things going on? The same Mazi Mefo wrote this letter, and Mazi Mefo now was not told that they are launching ESN. Can you believe that? And he's the deputy.
No, they asked him to write it because he's writing to Nigerian government so that tomorrow it will be easier for them to blackmail him with the same letter that he had been communicating even with the governors. That is how they behave.
No, but he wrote it, and he wrote it for Nnamdi Kanu. He wrote it for Nnamdi Kanu. That's the thing. What I'm saying, he wrote it. I saw this morning. He forwarded it to me and said, "Look at these people." Okay, he wrote it for Nande Khan and signed. Now his lawyer is now on top of the thing that they wrote. They consulted for the people that are saying that the governors are not consulted. Look at it now. Very, very cold individuals. Nancy, I don't know, but you remember, like I said to you, this work, we can't run away from it. Just like you always say, we go nowhere. We die
here. We die here.
Okay.
Sometimes they
I
think they are going to ginger us, then we run. No. We go nowhere. Yes.
We're gonna tell the truth, even if it leads to our death. Is that not what we want to do?
No problem. Anyone they want.
This, my brother.
Exactly.
Jehovah Bonye, Onyinyaka, Onyinyaka Biafra.
Exactly.
My brother brother he was talking about the British. It's time we stop calling people. So this is the problem we have. British, America, Yoruba, Igbo, Fulani. This is happening in our time now. Is the hands of British in this scam, this big old scam that Nnamdi Kanu is doing to his people and using the name of Elohim. Is British here? How can you blame British for this now? Okay? He has just the same thing. Like King Saul, who was appointed over the Israelis. The handsome man, he was doing everything. Until disobedience kicked in, what did he do? He started going to all the witches, to the point that he went to witch of Endor to ask questions. But meanwhile, things were moving smoothly while he remained in the obedient path. Immediately after Saul, that's when they have all these prophets around him, seers of all kinds. God forbid pattern. I never knew that this young man is so inconsiderate like this. But I leave it up to the same Elohim you are calling. He is the one that is going to take care of you. So if you are truthful in all your dealings, it's Elohim that knows. If we are truthful, what you are doing is deceiving and wasting blood, God is going to visit your family, your entire family. I say, thank you very much for what you're doing. May God continue to bless Biafrans, all Biafrans, wherever you are. God is going to rescue us from this problem. But we must do the work. We must do the work. That's the problem. We can't leave it to no one. We must do this work. He is here. He will set us free. Thank you very much, my brother. There we are.
Thank you very much. And that is the voice of Romanzi Obieno. And of course, we still continue. So many calls coming in. But what do? We will attend to all of them as much as God gives us the enablement and of course the privilege. Biafrans must understand we put our blood in this thing. We never sign any agreement to defend evil. We never signed any agreement to kill our own in the name of fighting for freedom. We actually said to the Almighty Creator, if in your infinite wisdom, the sacrifice of our life is what you require from us, that you might give us freedom, then we will gladly lay down our life. And of course, everything we are doing today is being navigated by the actions of the supposedly leaders of Biafra. We must call upon all of you, anywhere you are in the world, pro-Biafran group, let us do the right thing. Biafra watchmen, we are here already, we are on ground, we are everywhere. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. We're not in support of anybody now, we are not against anybody, but your action will judge you. You won't understand. So that time you say, oh, you are planning, you are doing this. China Sanworu, your recruit are not on my Facebook. Oh. Ndiohi. Yes, sir. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Master Church Onyibe.
Good evening, my brother. I know that voice. Aslem Udowele. Go ahead, please, my brother.
I'm the hardcore saboteur.
Yes, you are in the same department with me. Go ahead, please.
I want to appreciate God in heaven for giving us the strength and the courage to challenge the system that wants to damn its own people. And help all those who are part of this process, because we have to protect what we have labored for years. It's just want to introduce myself. My name is Anselm Onyibe Udowele. I'm from Abatete, and I'm a member office of Biafra land, and I'm here in South Africa, watching the situation as it unfolds in IPOB. There was a time I told my people, listen, somebody is turning to a monster here. You know, when I start to calculate those prophecies of Baal, those days, some of them looks like it's manifesting in a different dimension. You remember that prophet that says that Mazin Namdekan is growing some features of wild animal. Oh my goodness. I remember that prophet. It never escaped my mind. He said he has started, there will be a time he will develop some features of wild animals. And indirectly, what I'm seeing now is like the man who says that there is nothing God can do to him, which is the king of Babylon, who said there is nothing. Look at him now, that God couldn't do anything to him until he was turned to an animal, grow nails, and the people who gathered to celebrate with him, all of them jumped through the fence and ran away. You see, and this similar thing is playing out now in IPOB. For instance, here in South Africa, these people developed those fashions that they created here. One of them traveled home, and it's like they link him up and say, listen, this is the game. The game has changed. We are no longer fighting for freedom. We are fighting for our pockets now. So they come back here in South Africa and they initiated some anarchy. They tried to hijack the leadership of IPOB South Africa. Unfortunately for them, their target was where the money is. They couldn't secure the pocket where the money is. Now they were able to take over the country of South Africa. They keep creating unit upon unit. They are busy collecting those money and they are eating it. They don't pay it into the national account. It went to the extent that even Mazen Namdekan could not trust the DOS. He is giving some financial instructions without letting them know. And when they find out, it becomes a problem, a loggerhead between them and him. So these things that we are facing today is all about money. But it's unfortunate that the person in the helm of affairs doesn't have conscience anymore. That man is so heartless. I must be sincere to you. He is heartless because but in this case, it is the opposite. How can the house be on fire? The children will be chasing rats. There is a growing concern in the leadership of IPOB. The least Nnamdi Kanu did was to create a fake security network to divert attention. So that the gullibles, when you want to tell them there is problem, they will tell you, but can't you see there is a security network you just floated? Men are on ground, sweeping the Fulanis. Then I asked, my question was, which man is on ground sweeping Fulanis? Don't you see their job? Their job is to kill people who are innocent. That is their job. They will blackmail you and they will kill you. That army was rolled out to silence their critics. That is why they erode that security network and start issuing threats. But unfortunately, how many people are you going to kill? Pharaoh, how many people are you going to kill? You can't kill us all. How long will you lie to the people and they will know the truth? My advice to Biafrans worldwide, if you are still contributing money in the name of IPOB, whiter than white and whiter than snow, you better ask the one you contributed, where is that money? The one that you have managed to contributed, you first of all find out, was it used to do what it was supposed to be used for? You have right to ask the question for what you have contributed. I'm not telling those who have never contributed to come and start asking questions. Please, that is not what I'm saying. If you have been funding this struggle belongs to us. We that funded it, we put our money. If you put your one rand there, it is your money. You worked for it. You have the right to know whether that money was used for the purpose that it was meant for. If it's not used for that purpose, where is the money? What are they doing with it? Are they using our own money to blackmail us, to pay people to come to Facebook and be writing nonsense? This is questions I expect our people to start asking now. Those who are missing in Biafra land, where are they? We can't keep killing ourselves, blaming our enemies for that. No, that cannot continue. It is time for us to look inwards, unite our people, see if we can be able to heal the wounds of the past, and look here, those that are in dire need of our assistance, we need to help those people who have suffered because of this struggle. And more people should not render themselves jobless in the name of IPOB, because you have yourself to blame. I wouldn't spend much of my time talking about this thing, because a word is enough for the wise. My dear brother and my leader, I encourage you. You are in the heart of darkness, but you should be the light in the middle of the night. Thank you very much, and keep on keeping up.
Thank you very much, my brother. Our people, they have the right to know the truth, and the truth, we will make it available to them. Dear friends, anywhere you are all over the world, you must understand we are not losing focus. Our target is Biafra restoration. We implore every genuine pro-Biafra group to stand up to the challenges. Stand up to the tasks ahead. You have all seen what we have become in these last days, but we will be the one to write our history. Caller or messenger, can you hear me? Caller or messenger. Caller or messenger, are you there? Caller or messenger. And I think he may not be hearing me. I don't know why. Our people must remain focused. You don't have to be afraid of anybody. It is the truth that brought us here. It is the truth that has led us this far. And we must allow the truth to lead us home. Are you there, caller or messenger? Caller or messenger, are you there? Caller or messenger, can you hear me? We must focus on the truth. We must remain on the truth. We must tell our people the truth. No matter the situation, no matter the circumstance, it is the truth or the truth. I don't know what the problem is here. Caller on the line. I don't know what the problem is. Why are you not talking? If you can hear me, you go ahead. Of course. Are you not the one calling me?
Okay. I will go ahead, but I can't hear you, and I believe the world is listening. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening if you're hearing this voice. Without wasting our time, I will go straight into why I have called this platform on this particular day. You might be wondering, what does this one wants to say? Is he here to gossip? I have followed this program subsequently today, and I've had the urge to speak up because definitely, I've said it thrice, definitely the truth can never be buried, because the truth is like a seed. Once you put it inside the soil, it will definitely germinate. Speaking to you, Biafrans, is no other person but your son, your brother, and also your fellow comrade by name Chimobi Umba. Chimobi Umba is an IPOB member, and Chimobi Umba is an IPOB member led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And why am I speaking in this platform this very moment? I'm speaking in this platform this very moment to actually say something straight, and that thing is, whatever we are doing, I don't want to know when the problem started, how the problem started. We should look and think about those that have lost their lives. We should think about those that have paid the ultimate price already. We should think and know about those that are suffering in the Biafra land here, doing whatever we are doing to make sure we have our freedom. That is why I am here on this very day to say this now. Now, over the time, looking at how this struggle has ended up, or how this struggle is going right now, you will know there is problem inside. You will know there is problem inside. You will know the driver in the driver's seat is no longer driving. You will know the steering is faulty right now, because over the time I have seen so many irregularities that is not supposed to be seen. Every day you will keep on gossiping. Every day we keep on lamenting as if IPOB, as if the Biafran struggle is on a hot. If it's not against Uchemefo, if it's not against Obidienu, if it's not against George Onyibe, it's against one or two things. We are looking as if we are lost focus. I'm a young Biafran, just a student in my 20s. If what we are looking for, if the bedrock of what we are trying to build is this way, how much more the building? If the foundation of what we are trying to build is this way, how much more the building? The building will be so weak that even Nigeria itself can last longer than what we are looking for. If this is the Biafra we are trying to build, this Biafra I'm seeing right now on social media, if it's this Biafra I'm seeing right now in everybody here right now, Bikono, let this Biafra not come, because this Biafra will be worse than Nigeria. This Biafra will be worse than Nigeria, because we have all lost it. We should go back to the drawing board. And make sure we get it right. Everybody must go back to the drawing board and make sure we get it right. There is so many things that have gone wrong, and it's not something that I will keep on start saying here right now, because I'm not going to blame anybody. We are all at fault. From the head, from the leader, down to the least UH coordinator is all at fault. We should all go back to the drawing board and get it right. Because this is not what we are at for. Mind you, we are all old. Now, what do I mean we are all old, Onishi? What do I mean we are all old? Because our leader is around 50-something, if I'm not mistaken, and most of us are around 50-something. As I'm speaking to you now, I'm in my 20s, and what am I trying to say? This is the generation that will enjoy that, and we are all we are all monitoring events as it goes around. We are all penning down names. We are all penning down locations. And by the end of every day, you must give account no matter where you are. You must give account of everything. How you contributed, what you have done, and what you did not do. You will give account to each and every one of us alive. Because it is not going to end here. We go nowhere. It is not going to end here. And it's not ending now. This thing we have started is already a moving train, and no one should think that he or she has the monopoly over it, and no one should think that he or she can do and overdo, because we must give account from the very beginning to the last. It is not that of what is happening, like of what Masop did, or it's not that what Beam did. What we are talking now, everybody from the time our eternal leader gave up and he handed over to someone, and the someone did this and he did that, and it's not what I'm going to say now. To the very last moment, we'll give account from that day, because the millions that have died because of this thing will never rest in peace until we all go for justice. Mazi Onyibe, I don't know if you can hear me. I see you like a mentor. I see you like a father. I see you like a brother. I see you like a friend. And why am I saying this now? This is just what I have known, that you can never, ever be lying on a platform like this. If whatever they have said and whatever they will say tomorrow is true, you would have hidden your face in shame. But for the fact that you are still here saying these things you are saying, I know you have a bad mouth somehow. I know you can say things and later you calm down and re-say it. I know you personally. If whatever they have said is true against you, you wouldn't have been here. That is why I have come down to actually have this voice, that whatever you're saying, make sure you say it in truth and in every honest thing. And any day you go against that truth, you pray for, you worship, strike you dead. Whatever you are saying, it is the truth here. And may God make you triumphant over every situation. This is just what I have to say today, man. Keep on keeping on, and may God bless you. Biafra is our last goal. Biafra is what we want, and without Biafra, there shall be no peace for the wicked. Thank you very much, and may God bless all Biafrans.
Thank you very much. That is one of the progressive-minded Biafran working alive today. These are the future generation. These are the people who will risk everything. God so much bless us that we should be proud of ourselves. But then we have come to a stage where some people think they will muzzle all of us. Now, people must get it clear. I did not join IPOB because I want to lick anybody nash. I come to support the genuine restoration project. That work, we come to give you support. Anytime you are bragging, go to where we come from. Now, let me tell you something people need to understand. Go to Benoba Grammar School. Tell them you are looking for an abundant. Then you will understand the person you are dealing with. But of course, God took over our life. Who are we to question the will of the Almighty? And then we lay everything down. We laid everything down. Before I left Benoba Grammar School, I was the labor prefect as well as the senior prefect. I am the SP of Benoba Grammar School in my session as well as labor prefect. So we did things. We were brought up in a way that we fight for all of us to win. We don't fight to win. And then we come here, all of a sudden we see people who want to be supremacy. For who? That is just another generation we are fighting for. They have laid their matter before us. At least he represents millions of Biafrans across the globe. And I must call upon Biafran youth anywhere you are. Do not allow the errors of our way shape your future. You must all learn to stand on the truth irrespective of whose fault is God. You must do the right thing. We will keep fighting until we give you an edge over your enemy. We will keep fighting to the extent that we will go to the gate of hell and confront Satan itself. But everything we bled for, everything we long for, is that one day the next generation of Biafra will look back into our sacrifice this day. And then they will say to the Creator, thank you. For we are fully aware that everything we do here on earth will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. An endless generation of Biafrans will talk about us. And that is why we respond to every allegation against us. Mazobidi said something which is touching. I feel the pain of what IPOB leadership did to me. Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Dozie, Anthony Zulumike, Naya, China Sanwo, Azaya, Obama, your former. They placed me on a platform to set me up. And I knew, and I was watching them. The more they set me up, the more I jump and pass. The more they set me up, the more I jump and pass. I saw the frustration killing them because their plan didn't work. A whole IPOB, I am doing all these things and they kept me quiet. It's a lie. And then the moment they leave me, they hired the fee. They hired the fee, data. They hired Faith Ogala, data. They hired Darlington, Igbo. Who other idiot did they hire? I follow Judge Onyibe. He said Josephine Erewa. If I curse you, you will bury your children. Look at all of them. You think you can destroy me? Now they cannot practically hire 27 persons that I have all their name. He told them to rubbish me until I cannot open my house front door to come out. And I asked the person, to what end? What did I do? Is it envy? Is it jealousy? Am I rich? Am I dragging your post? What exactly do you want? We made you a golden calf, and so we worship you, and maybe this is our reward for doing that. But now let everybody understand. Biafra watchmen, as I always say, we are just liberal-minded individuals whose target is to ensure that this Biafra matter, we must defend it to the end. We must defend it to the end, believe me. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, you are on air. Go ahead, please. That is one thing I don't understand about some people. Caller on WhatsApp, can you go ahead, please? Caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. Caller on WhatsApp. You have been struggling to call me. Now I pick your call and you are not talking. And as you should know, I am inching closer to the end of this program. I may not bring you in if you are not ready to speak up. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Good evening. Go ahead. The world is listening.
This is Mazi Uncle from Biafra land here.
One of those people, Chinasa, and the supremacy you want to do. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
So I just came back from work and opened my Facebook and saw your line this evening. I said I should call to congratulate you for your boldness. It's not easy. So many people were victimized, but they choose to keep quiet for one reason or the other. I may not blame them, but this is a battle someone must fight. As you stood up against evil, Elohim Chukwu was strengthening you, because this is his own promise. Any human being, any individual who is facing battle of lies and truth, Elohim must back him up. Elohim must strengthen him. The Elohim and Chukwu Kabiama we are calling have never abandoned the people that fought honestly. I'm not here to waste much of your time. I said that I should call to congratulate you and to ask you to keep it on. We cannot leave this struggle for anybody. A lot of people have died. We cannot abandon it. A single Iroko cannot make a forest. This battle of Biafra restoration call for every hands on deck. There's no need of talking about one-man leadership, one-man squad, one-man this, one-man vision, this, that, which has turned us into mess. Everybody who has joined IPOB, who bring out his mouth, heart to work for IPOB is now saboteur. What a mess. Everything is done anyhow, without looking at the so-called code of conduct in which the same leader invested on us. But my word this evening is that Elohim Chukwu Kabiama must be our judge. We are not here to judge. We are only here to condemn evil. Because this is how the civilized country forefathers stood and fight against evil that makes them to be civilized and make them to be a country that any human being can like to go to. So we cannot keep quiet and allow our own coming nation to be worse than the place that we want to come out from. So Mazi Onyibe, I thank you very much. On subsequent time, I will still call and contribute. We are here. We are seeing how everything is going. IPOB this time around has become a thing of paddy freedom fighter. If you are not with them, if you cannot lie, if you cannot,
if you don't buy those of you in Anambra, if you cannot buy fuel for Benjamin Madubugu, you are a saboteur.
You cannot be recognized. So I say, may God Chukwukabiama bless you and keep you and your family. Nothing that happens to you or your and your family. Elohim Chukwukabiama must protect you, bless you, feed you, do everything that people feel that you cannot do for yourself. It. Everything will be normal with all of us that stand out to fight for injustice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
God
much.
Bless you. Thank
and
you.
Bless you too. And of course, that is Onwukwe Nwanze. One of those people Nnamdi Kanu say is a kidnapper. Huh? All of you were clapping for him. Hey, Supreme Mercy, Supreme Mercy. Yes, I removed John Paul Maduabuchi because he couldn't anticipate the bombing of Lagos. He is thereby removed. I wrote to them, I say, have we become prophets? Because I just had our leader remove somebody on air that he couldn't anticipate. They changed the grammar. They said he ate money. And as the Nigerian International Coordinator, I told John Paul, they actually were covering you up. They say you stole money. I need the update of all Lagos finance accounts. John Paul Maduabuchi forwarded it to me. I forwarded it to Uchimefo in turn to give to them. Why are you people blackmailing this man? And I said, no, he's not our supreme leader. He's our supreme leader. Did you employ us as a prophet? Most of you have forgotten. And I know exactly how it feels when you have labored so hard with sincerity. When you have come home to lie down, you think you're lying among your people. When everything you breathe, everything you drink, everything you live for is taken from you. And then you look around, there is no one to defend you, but you have to defend yourself. And it looks as if God is truly very far from you. And your enemies are all around you. The only hope you have is that you have been true to yourself. I know how it feels. A lot of millions of Biafran members of IPOB previously who have been blackmailed, dehumanized, emasculated, frustrated by the same system, millions of them who are victims of their occupation. They are standing by. Somehow they are freed. But I tell you, we continue doing this thing. Before now to July, you will see how dirty you are. You will see how stinking you have become. You will know you are nobody. Whatever you are, we made you so. I said it in my previous broadcast. All of us are nobody. Only Biafra brought us here. I've never heard about Afari Beku before. I've never heard about Abatete before. At least these are supposed to be the name of two most respected Biafran leaders of our time. But it was the association with Biafra that brought us here. And neither have you heard about George Onyibe. So it is Biafra that made all of us. And anybody who wants to destroy Biafra, collect money, bamboozle all of us, let the blood of the innocent Biafra rise up and speak. I want to encourage you, any group you belong to, any pro-Biafran group you belong to, everybody must begin to initiate strategies that will help us go home. We need to go home. While we are fighting ourselves, Nigeria is working very hard to take everything that we represent from us. Our image, our resources, our identity, our culture, our tradition, our very existence, our life. Make no mistake about it. Yoruba Juju is working, I must tell you the truth. And Hausa Fulani are waiting for us at the right time to strike us. But believe me, we must be ready. I want to appreciate Mazuchu Kafomefo, who gave birth to this child of circumstance. Nnamdi Kanu never saw it coming. And Uche Mefo, who is well acquainted with the way IPOB function, no, he will not see the light of another day without this radio. Uche Mefo collect money, Uche Mefo work here, my father, Uche Mefo is a betray, Uche Mefo write later, Uche Mefo this, Uche Mefo that in the These are criminals, common cheap criminals, blackmailers. But one way or the other, we would have made our voice to be heard. That thing you are looking for, you will get it. If you are a Biafran, you are under any umbrella. Monitor the way your leaders behave. Where are the DOS now? They are hiding. They are giving you order. Are they not ashamed of themselves? I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them. I keep repeating it. They say, hey, silent is good. When Buhari was silent, Buhari silent is not good. How many widows will you make in our land? How many orphans will you make? If I just look at some riffraff coming my boy, we will kill you, we will show you. I pity you. The people who know what's up, they are move on with their life. But so many people are still in IPOB thinking it's business as usual. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu holy. Or should I play holy for you? Like I said, I thank Mazi Uchuka for this child of circumstance. I truly am humbled by your contribution, those of you who call them. Well, this radio, we should get to a particular point or stage where we say things that are able to edify. We're supposed to edify one another here. Pass information that is able to edify us. But they say no. You people don't know. Today, they will call me, curse Yoruba, I will curse Yoruba. Tomorrow, they will call me, no, leave Yoruba now, curse Hausa, I will curse Hausa. Next one, no, attack Fulani. And I called them and said, I thought we have a target. For God's sake, I'm a reverend. And I got angry with them. I say, no, I will not curse anybody. In fact, my family is Fulani. I won't curse Fulani. Because I noticed they were playing games with us. They were setting us up. Most of you know the truth already, but you are afraid. But it's not going to be long. All of us will embrace the truth. Like I will always say, we are Biafra watchmen. We go nowhere. We die here. Good night from here, and my apology to those of you I cannot take their call at this moment. Be good, be Biafran, be Wunu.
I think it's time to lay it all out. Can I hear my snare drum?
Yeah, I keep it rolling, sis. I'm on it.
That's okay, thank you. Shake a man. Miss on my own this. Walking down the miles on the long journey. Yeah. People said we are nobody, but we know certainly we are somebody. Yeah. Time is so hard. These days are like nights yet. We struggle hard to see we get to the light. Like brothers and sisters, we join our hands to work hard. Yeah. And we are making sure that we get to the promised land, a land of milk and honey that is costly and worth more than gold and money. We are making sure that we get out of this jungle. And the little quirky cabia, my sisters true. No matter how deep the ocean, we will swim through. Tell you words cannot explain how we have gone through. In the hands of the enemies, suing the government. Biafran blood, pass through with luck. But we have quirky cabia, nothing goes wrong. Blacks rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Yeah, freedom is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. We bear from blood, we never give up in this struggle. We are aiming high up. We are smart and fast, and the miss can't catch up. Yes, we know what we want, so we keep our pace up. Listen, we can't demand for war is not ours. Biafra is a land, and for sure is ours. That's why I'm proud to say I'm a Biafran blood. I'm a Biafran. The fry is blessed, the fry is great. Cause Chukwuka Kabiyama has approved it himself. You see, Nigeria glooms, while Biafra blooms. Biafra is an ideology, and there is no way that you can kill an ideology. We set up Biafrans and Biafra flowing in the blood through our veins, and all the efforts of our enemies to stop us has all been in vain. Cause we are the chosen ones. Yeah, blacks rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Okay, freedom is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. DNA. I apologize if it hurts you, but that's the truth. A Sunday, a Wendy.